Hello and welcome to this 2v2 tournament battle for the old world. It's RTK Adelmo and RTK Brent Verlin versus Kurnous and Angrund. So Adelmo is going to the Empire, Brent Verlin Bretonnia, Kurnous is Warriors of Chaos, and Angrund is Clan Angrund. It's on the map, MP Crossroads. The RTK team are 1-0 up in this best of 3 matchup. And looking at Kurnous, he's gone for a highly mobile army, 4 Chaos Knights, 1 Warhound. He has got a Hell Cannon, a couple of infantry units, and a Sorcerer and Archaeon. Adelmo's gone for Empire General, Light Wizard, Captain, Tattered Souls, 4 Great Swords, Crossbowman, Handgunner, a Steam Tank, and the Silver Bullets. Silver Bullets, I brought those along for the potential of Angrund having ethereal heroes. And we'll see how this battle plays out just as soon as it loads up. So the first game was a jolly good game. We now knew that our opponents were quite good players. We've not seen them on the tournament scene before. But that often doesn't mean anything. So, here we go. Myself and Brent place ourselves quite far back. And Crossroads is a fairly large map. And what we were hoping to do was use the Steam Tank and our flying squad to force our opponents forward. And we had anticipated some artillery. We was not quite sure how much. As you can see, we've got 2 cannons for Clan Angrund and the Hell Cannon Chaos. And look at those shots on the Royal Pegasus by the cannons. It's doing a lot of damage. So the aim was for to get my Steam Tank still into range and hopefully pound the cannons down a bit. Shot going out. Let's see what it hits. And that hits the Bretonnian Lord. It's not good. It was around this time Brent said, you know, we're not going to artillery them. Let's move forward. We're going to have to attack. So our opponents had put together their armies now. The highly mobile Chaos army. And the immobile, with the exception of the Slayers, Dragonback Slayers, the immobile Dwarven army. Let's take a quick closer look at the leadership. So we've got a Rune Lord, a Rune Smith, and over here we have King Lune Iron. And this is the guy, although I didn't know it would be him specifically, why I brought my Silver Gunners. So they were aiming at my Steam Tank now. I had taken 1 shot, but it soon became clear that they had much greater accuracy than I had. As you can see, he's done some upgrades. That's 2 gold chevrons and 1 gold chevron. So they are powerful artillery. And I was using my captain now to try and bait some shots from the artillery. In theory, if we could let artillery down somewhat, by the time our troops got there, they might not have much ammo left, and therefore that's useless. But he wasn't taking that bait. He wanted my steam tank. You know. And we still had a long way to walk. Just look at the damage that he's causing. And he does get a hit. So 1 out of those 4 shots. It's substantial. That was a bouncer. Hit the ground and landed. So we decided to hightail it out of there. So they're going for my captain again, which is good. He's a small target. All this has given us time to get our troops to move up. Chaos Sorcerer of Shadows. So look at him. He's on horseback. Great looking guy. Nasty staff. He's brought Arcane Conduit, Scroll of Shielding, Pit of Shades, nice spell, Oakham's Mind Razor, Enfeebling Foe. Smoke and mirrors, okay. So my steam tank can take quarter damage, third. It's taken enough, and it had barely scratched one of the cannons. I was not happy with its performance, but we were edging closer and closer. So Brent decided to do bit of a flyby, see if he could get any shots off. Royal Hippogriff Knights, or Pegasus Knights, it's Lord. My captain going in for a charge, doing a bit of damage, getting a kill. Saw this opportunity, decided not to give up the chance for freebie. The big danger was, look at those crossbows, those Quarrelers right next to it. The cav decided to move up, but I got out in time. It was a good charge. Didn't do a great deal, but just reminded them we are still here, we are attacking. And the range now, the distance between the two armies was greatly diminished. There's the life damsel in the centre. Bretonnian Lord. So now Brent's Hippogriffs have taken a bit of damage.
Take position! Quick march! Take the ground!
And another Pegasus falls from the sky. A unit that's seen better days. Down to 11 models. My captain is looking around for an opportunity to get an attack in somewhere. So the cannon's still firing, and here goes the hell cannon. Great shot on my great swords. Taking out 14 models in that one blast. Second shot with it.
What can we do against chaos?
And 13 from that unit. So things were going really bad for us. The cannons had done a lot of damage on our flying team. The hell cannons had just started to eat up my greatsword. We needed to find something that could turn this battle around. Got lucky there, a couple of missed shots from the hell cannon. I think it was a little early for him to be casting Rune of Oath, Sword and Steel. He's getting a hit on the peasants there. I was taking some shots at the Grumbling Guard with my steam tank.
Go! For the twin-tailed comet!
Brent healed these units over here. Let's give the steam tank a bit more oomph. And Chaos got a great charge on my greatsword. Sorry I missed that action. But let's send them away with the handgunners. So Brent was going in using his peasants as a meat shield. I was a bit slow on the charge. This is not unusual. I barely damaged the Grumbling Guard. So I was firing at the Querulous. Brent told me not to. He suggested find a better target. And this is the target I found for my gunners and such. Over on this flank we had Cav, we had Archaeal. That's a beautiful spell there. Got in on Brent's front line and it did a lot of damage.
Hit them off! For Sigma! Fire!
Those shots now on Archaeon taking its toll. He's taking quite a lot of damage, down to about half health. See how Brent's getting on. He's losing a few of his weaker units, but he's holding. You don't expect the dwarves to do too much. So my captain came in behind the lines to try and help out Brent's forces. Brent's general going in on the Ethereal Lord and going after the Querulous. And Archaeon now in deep danger. I did net the Chaos Knights and decided to shoot these down.
Now! Find the enemy!
I'd foolishly allowed my steam tank to get seriously damaged and charged by the Chaos Knights with lances. And it's about to get beaten to hell. Brent's doing great work with his general, just targeting Archaeon who had been wounded earlier. We see the gunners remove one unit of Chaos Knights from the field. My general and Brent's foot squires doing a decent number on another.
Yes, Lord.
The rune's still going down in the centre, which is going to weaken any attacks we have on there. Brent's not got too many units left now. And my main line is looking decidedly weak. They're foolishly allowing my crossbowmen to get too close to the melee. We've won the right flank. The weak's looking pretty poor, but the left's looking okay. That's about going down on these two charging units, which was perfect timing really. So they were about to get a wonderful charge on my general. It's just allowing us to shoot into these cav units to weaken them more.
Quickly! Go! Let us go! Fire!
So Brent's infantry slowly returning from its route.
My Galmaraz! Formation! March!
There's that spell again though, and yep, targeting my crossbowmen.
Attack! Prepare for combat! Understood! Withdraw! Sigma!
Yeah, things looking decidedly ropey. There's plenty of dwarves here, plenty of chaos.
Get them!
We needed to do something to turn the battle quick. Brent's general is looking in a bad way. My handgun is now routing.
Get them! At speed!
That's my Empire captain going.
Attack!
So I had to bring my general in to help out Brent.
Yes, quickly!
And he's brought his hippogriffs and the rest of his Pegasus, I think. Oh no, Knights of the Realm. Just to try hold that centre because we needed Brent's general to survive.
Combat!
Had we lost him, it was game over, but
Move out!
did some great work. Got him out of there.
Sigma Knights!
He's at his maximum heal.
Sigma! Raise your weapons!
And that's where we finally managed to pin Archaon down. Brent caused him to rout. My general, my captain coming in. See him off.
Attack! Understood! Sigma!
And the Chaos Sorcerer was in trouble as well at this point. So from a terrible spot, suddenly things started to look as though we could turn it around. But we knew we had to target those key units. Anything fast. Anything that was giving them leadership. So Brent took Chaos Sorcerer out. I killed off Archaon.
Take position!
And the next target was the Chaos Knights. So both units there got netted. And we've got units returning. They're not great morale. But once these Chaos Knights were off the field, we felt things would
Take the ground!
not be bad at all. Because we had the mobility.
My Galmaraz! Take the ground!
Desperately trying to take out what we could. Nice block by the Knights of the Realm on the Chaos Knights. Probably won't last. But they just held up. Prevented the gunners from getting targeted.
It will be done! No lingering!
And so our generals going around
Take position!
trying to mop up what we could. Rune Lord had to go. Brent saw that.
War!
So Rune Lord was gone.
Now!
That would limit
Attack them!
these runes that keep getting
Take the ground!
lit up. The Quarrelers had to go. They were
In range!
a problem.
Yes, sir!
Then King Lun Adelmo was the other major concern. Just lost Brent's general, he's just there. There's not much left in my great swords. King Lun, not got much health left. Everything we could take out was a bonus. King Lun, there's a feral state, there's a danger. Now these Chaos War Hounds proved to be more deadly than I first thought. So they managed to get my silver bullets to rout. We see the end of the Quarrelers. They had to go. So now, neither team's got much left. But the balance of power starts swinging in our favour. And that's largely due to the fact that the units we had left, the General, a Light Wizard, Second General, they were quite powerful units, and they're all mounted. If we could keep targeting isolated units, and most importantly, if we could get the powerful units gone. And King Lun certainly fell into that equation. And the Chaos Sorcerer as well. And the Quarrelers, of course, had to go. Well, there was the Chaos Sorcerer routed. Let's try and do a bit of damage on King Lun. Angrund is still shooting. Not got much ammo left, but every kill counts. That was the Quarrelers dealt with. That unit there is broken, but hopefully they would recover. Can't recall if they did or not. So just got another few shots on the Chaos Warriors. And some more shots on King Lun. Anything to weaken him. But then they cast Wind of Wrath and Ruin, which was not what I wanted on those handgunners. A very good move by the opponents. And there we go, shattered. We had 3 heroes to their 2 heroes, but one of their, well, actually, both sides had 1 hero that was really badly damaged. We could not afford to lose a Bretonnian Lord, though. As that might mean we lost a few more Bretonnians. Brent played him extremely well. We see that I miss a charge. He's down to 60 health. And we still have 3 flying guys. At this point, Brent was saying, make sure you target King Lun. He's ready to fall. Down to 1 health. Well, there we go. He died. So that was one of their heroes gone. Wavering of the Chaos Warriors was a bonus. Because there's quite a few units here now that have very little in the way of morale. Yeah, I wanted the Chaos Warriors gone. And here we engage. So Brent's going up against the cannons with his foot squires. That should go our way. I cast net just to prevent any potential charge from them. Not that dwarves are great at charging, but I'll give them any bonus. And Brent wanted to knock the Runesmith out of the red rune that he'd cast.
Quick march!
So we managed to get rid of the Dwarf Warriors and Cannon,
Attack!
and the Grumbling Guard was routing also.
Prepare for
The Dragonback Slayers were not going to rout,
moving! Formation march!
and they were tearing apart
Take the ground!
a Light Wizard. But then Brent managed to get the Runesmith,
Take the ground!
and although they're not going to rout the Slayers, they really did stand no chance against all that we had left.
Charge! Now!
All the blood and guts.
Foul eldritch deeds!
A close battle. It really could have gone either way. Well played, Kurnous and Rose. Well played to Brent, Verlin. A very good game. And if you look, so my general was my main killer and play very well this game. Brent, it looks like the Royal Hippogriff Knights caused the most damage. His foot squires were fine. For opponents, the Chaos Sorcerer, so whichever spell he was using was outstanding. And the Chaos Warriors with halberds. Hellcannon did well. The Dragonback Slayers and the Grumbling Guard, they were the star performers, and King Lun. And surprisingly, the cannons got few kills. For it was what the cannons forced us to do, which was their worth. Well, thank you for watching. Hope to see you soon. Take care.